Hi, I'm Emily Schwing. I'm a reporter with ProPublica, The Washington Post, and KYUK. And I'm in Newtok today. I've been investigating climate change driven relocation in rural Alaska. There's one relocation in particular that's been labeled the blueprint for America's climate change driven response. Community members here have been trying to figure out how to move their entire life from Newtok to Makhtavik as climate change makes their home unlivable. In many ways, it has failed the people who are most impacted. Newtok is a small village on Alaska's Bering Sea coast. It's very remote. The only way to get there is by air or by boat. Or by snow machine. The indigenous residents who live here identify as yupik. They rely a lot on subsistence harvest for food resources, and otherwise are very reliant on life on the land. This relocation is all happening because of a changing climate. So as the climate warms, permafrost is deteriorating, there's really high rates of erosion, and it's all sort of culminating in a very serious public safety and health crisis to the point where last August, the Newtok Village Council felt that its residents were no longer safe. Everybody needed to move to a new community location known as Makhtavik. The reality of this relocation is that in many ways, people who were living in Newtok are now facing a lot of the same health and safety risks in Makhtavik. I actually commissioned a housing inspector. The expert that I took with me summarized all of his findings in a report that basically says these houses will deteriorate and rapidly, should likely be classified as temporary homes, and need repairs that probably exceed the cost of the original build. My most recent visit to Makhtavik solidified these findings. I personally saw mold growing on windowsills, mold coming through ceiling paneling, just really unsanitary conditions. I think a lot of the problems that I found with this relocation could be found in a lot of other places. Eventually, this is going to catch up with other communities outside of Alaska and outside of indigenous communities in the lower 48. Head to the link in the bio to read the full story.